what we're trying to build up in terms of our technological capability to support you guys is involving the human element, but also speeding up that process, bringing the costs down. As you can see behind us, there is a very large pile of clothes that come in on a day-to-day level. There's definitely need for bits of automation here and there, but involving the human element.
Absolutely. I think the automation is really important because we do need to speed up the process. So with the cost of wages rising, overheads rising, this industry is on its knees. I mean, I don't think that's a secret to anybody. We all know this industry is on its knees, and that's due to the influx of ultra-fast fashion and, the quality of the material that's coming through, the fact that there's so much material from China going into African reuse markets that they don't really want the used clothing that's coming from the UK as much anymore. There's not the demand for it. So we do have to look at alternative options that we can explore with a minimum cost, and that's the issue. At the moment, our main issue is the sorting and processing costs.
With sorting for fibre, can that fit into your existing process in terms of generating an extra revenue stream potentially for recycling? Or will we be looking at sort of multiple steps along the way?
I think you'd be adding to what we already do. It'd be enhancing what we already do. The beauty of it would be that our sorters can see from your system can integrate quite nicely because our sorters can sort for reuse and then anything that doesn't work for reuse, they can then go through it again if they haven't got a market for it. It doesn't have to work in terms of everything going in. There's kind of a pre-sort that happens at the first stage, which can then take out the other material, and then people can quickly put it through the scanners and know what material type they're putting it into, and also by colour, because obviously they can do that visually, and that's a much quicker process than they're currently doing, which is looking at labels, which are so often wrong. And also sometimes they're not there and you can't read them.
That's right. We saw a bunch of them as we were sorting.
Actually, sorting by fibre for post-consumer material is really challenging because also the makeup of the material of the item can change over time when it's through laundry.
So wear and tear and so on. Yeah, that's right. Any first impressions of sort of watching us do the sorting? How do you think we did?
I think you did well. I mean, you separated the material into the streams that you wanted it to be separated in, which is key. You've done it fairly quickly, and you've been able to differentiate what you're looking for. So you've met your goals coming in, and also the material that you were processing and sorting isn't a reuse grade. We didn't give you a virgin material. We gave you the lower end stream that we have no sort of market for at the end. So you were dealing with quite a difficult stream that I don't think that ultimately we wouldn't want to be sorting in the way that you sorted by fibre type by hand manually. That would take us a lot longer to do manually than you've done.
We really appreciate the experience. Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
I had a great learning experience. I think it's great to see how technology can be sort of useful to sorters like yourself, but also how it works in action and addressing both your pain points and sort of figuring out, okay, where are the things that we can improve.
And how it can enhance our processes.
How it can enhance the process.
Exactly. And there's plenty more of
it. There's plenty more.
You're welcome to keep trialling it.
Exactly. All right.